Hey guys, it's Reinu here and welcome back to another new video. Look, I recorded this definitely a multiple times. Even though I told myself, hey, it's supposed to be a chill chat. I'm just gonna sit down here, chill, and talk to you guys like with a cup of coffee. Like, look, jazz music, a simple art study I've been working on. It's supposed to be relaxing. But again, I'm not used to the mic nor recording, so yeah, this is definitely the fifth or sixth time. And hi guys, how you're all doing? Did you guys drink water? I already did. I just drink water and I did ate my dinner. It's currently September 11, 7 p.m. here. I just ate dinner and I just finished this art study, and I thought I could show you guys the progress. And it's a slightly longer video, but I thought you guys might want to see the more slower process on how to create these material studies. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's talk about this art study. So I've been always wanting to improve myself regarding on rendering textures lately, especially on material surfaces like metal, glass, crystal, you name it. I do want to practice those as I've been painting big paintings lately, and sometimes I paint armor and I'm not really comfortable at it. So I decided one day, it was like, hey, I could do studies, like I could do daily studies. It should not take that long. Like this piece here, it took me around 2 hours. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. 2 hours wasn't that bad. And I learned a lot. I do learn a lot. So I decided to take up this quote unquote study challenge and see how far I can go. But then again, I try not to take this too seriously, because I think that's one of my biggest pet peeve when it comes to art challenges, where it's like a very intense situation. Like for example, Inktober, like hey, you need to do every single day of October, and you gotta draw constant, like full of sketches and such. But for me, I try not to do that, because when that happens, I do get a little nervous and I start to not have a lot of fun because of the pressure and such. But you guys get what I mean. I mean, of course, some people's gonna say, hey, you could just take your time and such. But it just does not feel right. So for this, I told myself like, hey, if you want to work on it today, you could do it. Or if you want to work on it the next day, you could do that as well, because in the end, it's for my own benefit and it's for my own good. So yeah, I'm tell myself, hey, if I did this today and if tomorrow I don't want, that's cool. So this piece I'm working right now, it's as you can see, a metal ball, metal cube, and a metal armor. As you can see later on, it's gonna be up soon. And I had a lot of fun. This study definitely taught me a lot, especially with painting the lighting and the shadows. I learned that soft brush is super useful. I didn't know. I didn't know the soft brush could be so useful in painting steel. And also a huge disclaimer though, those references around me are definitely not mine. They are definitely from ArtStation and Pinterest. I will try to link those things that I found down below if I remember them. If I don't, let me know in the comments. I will definitely try to keep track on that. But guys, don't mind me. I'm still new. I'm still learning this kind of things. But very huge disclaimer, those are definitely not mine. I'm not gonna claim them as mine. Even that Aaron Pokemon down there on the bottom right, bottom left, by the way. I mean that is definitely not mine. It's definitely from Pokemon. All right. So yeah, soft brush is pretty good to use. As you can see, I did this cube right there. Not cube, I would say. I guess a cube, but a really irregular cube. But I use the soft brush quite a lot in this study. It's quite fun to use the soft brush, especially when you are not really pressured on seeing any hard edges around. You could just put the shapes there, smooth and clear, and later you can add the hard rub brush and try to apply some texture here and there, and it's all done. But I would definitely say this cube one. I'm not very proud of it because it's not really the best thing I've done in this piece. I definitely can bevel the edges a lot more because it looks so sharp, like it can stab someone when you throw it. If you throw this cube across the room and it hits someone's head, boy, they're gonna be unconscious, man, like instantly. So definitely don't learn from that. Don't learn from my mistakes. No, I mean I'll learn from my mistakes, but you guys don't follow my mistakes. Try to bevel the edges when you do any cube studies. It's definitely not as sharp as the one I drew, so don't don't learn from that. Oh, I also, okay, for those who want to actually do this kind of studies, I highly recommend it. It's really relaxing and pretty fun to do. And if you can't do this in 2 hours, don't worry, honey. Just take your time. Take 10 hours, 20 hours, you name it. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's all good. And the tip I can give you is definitely use soft brush and hard opacity brush at the same time. For metal, definitely soft brush is 80%. I use soft brush 80% of the time. And a hard round opacity brush only when I need to add some hard edges around, and yeah. And also a big tip when it comes to painting metal, what I learned is that definitely make sure where the shadow is and where the lighting is and keep it very clear as possible, because metal is quite straightforward. You gotta put all the dark and light areas as clear as possible, and it will definitely look like metal in the end as long as you follow that principle. Other than that, just have fun. Honestly, my big tip for you is have fun, go with the flow, and if it sucks, that's okay, honey. It's okay. We're all learning. I'm learning as well. Like, look at that cube. It looks it looks really bad to me. I mean, from my point of view, it looks really ugly. The sphere is not bad, but the cube is really ugly, and I try not to hate myself too much on that, as it's really, I don't do this as often, and I shouldn't put too much pressure on myself. As long as I had fun and I learned something, it's all good. Now is the armor part. I really enjoy this part, especially when I freehand paint this helmet. Why did I say armor? Why did I say armor? There's no armor there. It's just a helmet. Girl, it's a helmet. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, sometimes I record anything, okay? Like, I remember I record so many videos before this video, and I always hear so many grammar errors and so many, like, I say so many wrong things, and I don't want to re-record it. It's so annoying. So so sorry, guys. I think that's something I really hate about recording, is that once you record so much and then you realize you talk like shit halfway, and then you don't want to re-record it, and it gets annoying. So a helmet, okay. I really enjoy painting this helmet. It's definitely something that I enjoy among all of these things, but it's definitely not the best. I definitely could make it more solid and full of detail, but I think it's not bad for the first try. And if you guys want to try it out, I highly recommend it. You can find reference on Pinterest, on Google. You can search medieval armor set or medieval helmet armor, something like that. You could It's just a lot of really cool reference online, and you could check it out. I would say a very big tip though when it comes to studies like these, definitely have a real life reference on the side. Like for example, if you see on the left, I do have this armor study-ish kind of thing on the left, but I don't use that as my main reference because in the end it's belongs to the artist and they might make errors inside that I might not be able to see it, so it's not fully accurate and I can't just learn entirely from that. And I did not learn anything if I use that. So I definitely use a real life reference where I know where the sun hits, where it is angled, and where all the light and shadow should be placed. And it makes a whole lot of sense and I'm able to absorb it and learn from it. And fun fact guys, that this study is not gonna be just one measly study. As I said, it's gonna be a frequent study depending on my mood, depending on when I feel like doing it and when I feel like drawing it. But in the end, I'll definitely record every single one of them, and I will post them online. So which is why I tell myself, Grace, you gotta make this like a chill art chat. If you constantly talk about serious topics, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna feel sick and tired. Because girl, I'm not a super huge introvert. I definitely have a energy span when it comes to talking. I get anxious sometimes, and sometimes I feel nervous. Keep constantly talking about stuff like that. So I decided to keep all of this casual, easy peasy. So yeah, if you guys really enjoy watching this and hear me yapping about my life, my fabulous life, and my art study, oh, it's so interesting. Whoa, if yes, come subscribe. It's free. It's right there below. I'll give you a moment. There, you subscribe. Thank you so much, honey. You deserve all the love and support, and I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, so thank you. I'll try to post this as frequent as I can, but let's see. I don't know what's the next study gonna be. I'm thinking glass or something matte or something rubbery. I do want to study something that I would use frequently. Like for me, this first study, the metal is definitely something I use frequently. Like I paint armor, I paint weapons, and they all look like shit. They all look like shit. And I'm like, girl, I'm definitely gonna do metal first because like this is something I really struggle with and I gotta do something about it. Like I can say that I definitely need to practice a lot more. This one study is not gonna cut it. Like look at that cube below. I keep staring at it. It looks like shit and I can't help it. It looks like shit, but I gotta put it in the video because I make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. So in the end, I still had fun and it's all good. And if you guys want to study together, feel free. Take this video like a podcast, or if you don't like to hear my voice, that's okay. You can mute this video, watch me paint, and turn on your favorite music and paint with me. And in the end, I can say I'm not an expert yet. Definitely, I still have a long way to go. It's something I need to work on, which is material study. So if you see anything that looks weird, feel free to find another better reference and keep an eye on it and just paint along with me. And I'm probably gonna end the voiceover here. It's gonna be a smooth jazz music with piano and such. Have fun, and I'm gonna get back to you when I reach the outro. Well, now look at that. We're reaching the outro. I finished, guys. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Let's just say I like the armor, the helmet, not the armor, please. The helmet, the sphere, but I really hate the cube. It should be burned in the pits of hell, but I still love it, still my baby. You know what? I make mistakes and that's alright. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys then. Bye.